Meet Ms. Sohini Roy Biswas. Ms. Sohini is a distinguished English educator with over 15 years of impactful teaching and academic leadership. She has served as head of department at Amrita Vidyalayam and currently continues her transformative work at 21K School. A first-class postgraduate in English literature from the University of Calcutta, she brings both academic rigor and pedagogical finesse to her role. Her commitment to holistic education is reflected in her credentials as a certified social-emotional learning educator through UNESCO MGIEP and her diploma in Habits of Mind Pedagogy from the Institute for Habits of Mind, California. Recognized nationally for her sustained excellence, she has been honored by the Ministry of HRD for 5 consecutive years, and her scholarly contributions include research publications with UGC and the American Center. Guided by a forward-looking mission, Ms. Biswas is dedicated to nurturing reflective, future-ready learners through innovative and emotionally intelligent pedagogy. Hearty welcome, Ms. Sohini. Please proceed. The stage is yours.
Thank you so much for that wonderful introduction. Coming to any session of Extra Mile feels like coming home. It's so warm, so welcoming. It always feels like coming home. All right. Once again, thanks for that wonderful introduction. I would like to start with a quote by Martin Luther King. He said, "If you want to change the world, pick up your pen and write." Good evening, everyone, and a very warm welcome to each one of you. We at Extra Mile Education and Training are delighted to have you join with us in today's insightful session, which is based on the topic, Every Child is a Writer, Writing Skills in Early Years. At Extra Mile, founded by the visionary Dr. Abdul Salam, under the aegis of BTAG, we are committed to empowering educators through meaningful, practical, and transformative training. With our ever-growing network of expert facilitators and innovating workshops, both online and in person, we support the professional growth of teachers across India, Southeast Asia, and even in the Gulf region. This evening, we gather to explore a powerful truth. Children are natural writers. From the very first day at school, they bring with them a desire to express, to narrate, and to create. Our session today will delve into why writing matters in the early years and how educators can harness this innate potential through intentional practices and nurturing processes. A special welcome to our program director, the ever-inspiring Dr. Abdul Salam, Mr. Biju S. Pillai, Treasurer, Bharat Transformers Academic Group, and to our eminent speaker and the early years expert, Ms. Ranjini Harigopal Dasa. Thank you for being here, for lighting the way forward in education. And to all our wonderful attendees, thank you for being a part of this journey today. I'm honored to host this session and really grateful to Dr. Salam, my mentor, for entrusting me with this responsibility. Our objective today is to understand the pivotal role of writing in early childhood. We will explore how writing contributes to cognitive and emotional growth in the foundational years. This session will also offer practical strategies and classroom-ready ideas for encouraging meaningful writing experiences. But before we dive in, here are a few norms for the attendees to ensure a smooth and engaging experience. Please type your queries in the chat box during the session if you have any. If you would really like to ask the question live, use the raise hand button feature and wait for your name to be called out. For certificates, a link will be posted towards the end of the session, so we request you to kindly stay tuned till the end of the session. It is my privilege to introduce our program director, Dr. Abdul Salam, a respected CBSE trainer, a government empaneled assessor for the National Accreditation Board for Education and Training. As the founder and CEO of both Extra Mile Education and BTAG, Dr. Salam has been at the forefront of educational innovation, consistently championing teacher development across the country and abroad. Sir, we look forward to have you with us, telling us your inspiring words and inspiring us with your motivational words, may I please request you to kindly welcome the gathering. Over to you, sir.
Thank you, Ms. Sohini. Uh, Very happy to see Ms. Sohini and Ranchini together on this platform. Maybe it is the third or fourth, sessions we are doing together. Well, talking about inspiration, I actually came to get inspired by Miss Ranjani. It's always, heartwarming to see Miss Ranjani on board. Uh, she always comes with a lot of, things for us. So, participants, good evening to everybody. Uh, you are going to get uh, a delicious feast today, as usual, from Miss Ranjini. You can say a lot of things have been kept for you, and we always wonder at the uh, remarkable preparations Miss Ranjini takes for us, and uh, every time she comes with lots and lots of inputs and ideas, and that is the reason we here today we have not only the early years teachers, there are many other you can see who are teaching Malayalam. See, Maya Jayesh ma'am is here who is teaching Malayalam in higher classes, and so many other participants are there. So definitely this is going to be another wonderful episode. We are looking forward to learn a lot. Definitely, thank you so much. And writing we cannot neglect. There is scientific ways we have to adopt to develop the writing skills, which Ranjini ma'am will be able to tell us, guide us, and stay back and enjoy. And Ranjini ma'am, uh, wishes to you all the very best. Thank you so much. And Sokini ma'am, over to you. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you for your kind words, and thank you for setting the tone for what promises to be a really rich and learning experience for all of us. Ladies and gentlemen, we are also privileged to have with us Mr. Biju S. Pillai, who is a veteran educator. He is currently serving as the principal of Sri Chitra Public School, Trivandrum. Sir, it is an honor to have you with us today. I request Biju, sir, to please share his words of wisdom with the gathering.
Thank you, Sohini ma'am. Good evening to all. Most respected Director Dr. Abdul Salam sir. Today's energy-packed resource person Ranjini ma'am, Sohini ma'am, and all other respected people from all over the world. Wonderful topic today we are dealing with. So as we come to know that the early years of the child's life are really a critical period for laying the foundation of lifelong learning. So among the many essential skills developed during this stage, writing plays actually a key role in the in fostering the communication, creativity, cognitive growth. So writing is just about forming a letter. It's not like that. It's about expressing thoughts, telling stories, and building confidence. So as we parents and teachers, we have to play a very important role, giving full freedom for them to do their best. So all the foundational stage, if we give, they will do a fantastic job. And this writing skill, if you are the owner for that, lifelong they will be thankful to you also. So not taking much time, I wish all the very best to today's resource person and all the educators who have joined for this evening. Have a wonderful day. Thank you.
Thank you, Biju sir, for your kind words. And now it is my absolute pleasure to introduce our esteemed resource person for the session, Ms. Ranjini Harigopal Dasa. Or should I say none other than Ms. Ranjini Harigopal Dasa. With over 2 decades of experience in early child education, Ms. Ranjini holds a master's in childcare and is a certified cash trainer and assessor UK, serving schools and educators across the Middle East. She is also a qualified SEN CEO and curriculum consultant on numerous Indian educational projects in collaboration with Extra Mile. As a master trainer, and renowned CPD speaker, her approach is steeped in developmentally appropriate practice, play-based learning, that's my favorite part, and inclusive pedagogy. She brings warmth, expertise, and a deep respect for children's natural creativity to every session, and we all can vouch for that. Ma'am, we are thrilled to have you with us this evening. On behalf of all the participants, I welcome you and invite you to begin today's session on Every Child is a Writer. The floor is all yours.
Thank you so much, Ms. Sohini. Thank you so much. Lovely introduction. Thank you, Abdul Salam sir, my mentor, Seeking Blessings. Thank you, Viju sir. Thank you so much, Seeking Blessings. And a lovely audience here. So I must tell you a secret. You know what happened? I did not borrow table and chairs from neighbor's house. Only that I didn't do. I was grabbing from every room. I need to show you what all is here. Usually I come with one large table. Today, 3 tables are not enough because I have loads. Only after the PPT is over, I want to show all of it because I don't want to keep switching between. So whoever wants to see should be until the end. If you leave even 10 minutes before, you might lose a table. That much I can say that, you might lose it because so much are there. So before we enter the session, I would request all of you to be my class students today, my children today. Okay, kindly accept Miss Ranjini as your teacher. That's the first thing. Before we start the class, thank you. So before we start the class, we always look for class rules, right? So we tell children, can you show your good sitting? We never tell them, can you sit proper? No. So how do we say that? Can you show your good sitting? So we ask them. So what happens? This is how they sit if you churn them proper. Would you like to see the good sitting? Are you able to see, Sohini?
Yes.
Good sitting?
Absolutely.
Are they sitting proper?
Are they in the basket?
No.
No, they're in the couch.
Yeah, couch.
Right. I can almost see them. Yes, I can see them.
Now can you see them?
I can see them now. I
All
think
right.
they're sitting proper. They're sitting well.
They're sitting well? Okay.
Yeah.
So those are my students. They are sitting well. All right. So how do we tell children? We tell them, can you show your good sitting? So they sit well. Then we go with class rules. I want all of you to look at Miss Ranjini. Yeah? Looking eyes. So when Miss Ranjini says looking eyes, that's how you do it. Yeah? Looking eyes. All right? Then if somebody can pin me, it'll be great, Sohini, if you can do that. Pin me.
Sure, ma'am. Absolutely.
All right. Thank you. Listening ears. Yes. Now Miss Ranjini is so excited when she sees herself on the screen. Yeah. That's why I asked you to pin me. All right. Look here. Listening ears. So these are all class rules. All right. So instead of telling children, can you listen to me? This is better. Yeah. Look here. You show the mouth card and tell them, take turns while you speak. That's how you show them. Take turns while you speak. And then you show the mouth card. Then, high five for good work. So, this is something your children should earn. It's not given easily. You do good work, tap on your hand, take a high five. All right, these are all class rules. Then, always wear a smile. Children know wearing a dress, wearing a uniform, wearing a badge, they know things. What is that wearing something on them? You should tell them always wear a smile and then show a smiley. Yeah, if you do all of this and there is a good sitting, Miss Ranjini loves you so much. That's the one. All right. So this is how you set your class right in the morning. These are all class rules. All right. Okay. So with this, we will begin our class. I'm going to screen share. Let's see the PPT. I'm so excited because loads of resources are sitting. All right. Perfect. I'm going to go on the screen share. Today's topic is writing is in early years. You know how easy it is to tell children, come sit, right? It's so easy. You don't have to slog. All right. Loads of resources are there to help you, help children to write. Okay, let's go. So that's my Instagram ID and then my number and my LinkedIn. I would like all of you to come on all the media to connect with Extra Mile. All right? Okay, perfect. Today's topic is writing in early years. So, Biju sir greatly nailed it at the beginning. Is writing just writing, or is something beyond writing? That was a good question. Yeah. So we're going to see that writing means what? In the early years, writing means articulating ideas. Children are coming up with ideas. For example, morning you go, you teach them some concept. Yeah. That's why you never get into an earlier classroom and go to the board and say, today our topic is, you never write. What do? You have a magic pot or a mystery bag or something. You bring out the topic and then children will tell what is the topic you're going to teach them. That's how early years work. After that, what you tell them is, these are the ideas that I have. Would you like to contribute? You have a box, put their idea inside the box. You role play everything as if you are taking their idea and putting into the box. Then tell them, lovely, we learned about colors today. Send them to the mark making corner. In early years, we have 7 corners, 7 areas of development. In that one development is called mark making. What is mark making? Children making significant marks. Significant means it makes a meaning for you, it makes a meaning for them. As adults, in case if we do not know how to make a meaning of what they have written, then we need to learn all these strategies, what I'm going to share, so that you make a meaning of what they have scribed. So, significant marks. So that's articulating ideas, structuring them in speech. They tell you what they understood. That is writing for them. They tell you, and then they put it on paper. They can draw and show you. They can fingerprint and show you. They can scribble and show you. Later stage, they can write and show you. They can draw and show you. It's called illustration. Slowly, they develop into proper writing. And then there's something called writing rules. In a couple of slides, you can see that. Then simple sentences. If I don't know how to write the word, I can even draw and tell you. Yeah. I see a cat picture. Even that is, everything is drawing, but I have made a sentence. I don't have to wait to learn to write a sentence. So the most important thing in early years about writing is significant level of independence, which means you can't write on the board and ask them to write 10 times the same thing. Write the word C-A-T, cat. Write 5 times. C-A-T, cat, C-A-T, cat. That is not independence. There is a different way to approach writing. This must be scrapped. 10 times you write, must be scrapped. Yeah? Now, the second level of writing should be understood in early years as you will put up activities. You means all earliest practitioners like us. We should plan activities in such a way that has storytelling. Biju sir again said, retelling stories. Writing is all about retelling, especially the 2 to 3-year-old. Love to repeat whatever you say. Why? They are neither the babies nor the grown-up. They are in the middle. The most difficult age group is the 2 to 3. Yeah, you can never park them as babies, neither you can take them as grown-ups. They don't know what they are doing. Whatever you say, they will repeat. That is why adults should choose the words and speak to them. You should be very careful. Yeah, even the 4 to 5 can find fault with you. No, miss, it's not this. I think it is this. 2 to 3 doesn't know. 2 to 3 will just repeat. So we should be careful with that particular age group. They love to retell stories. So when you help them retell stories, you give them a piece of paper, they love to scribe it. So that's the importance of early years. So writing in early years. So basically writing, before a child starts to write, some period is called pre-writing skills. Before you write, it's called pre-writing. And there are skills to develop for children. And most of them, 90% of them will fall into the sensory activities. Their senses should be okay for them to understand what to grab, what they are hearing, how they are feeling. Yeah, all this sense of taste, touch, everything should be there. All the 5 senses should work proper for them. That's why when there is a baby, you do this and see whether the child is looking at you. You take an object like this and just move it, and you see whether the eyes are tracking the object. Why are you doing all of this? You're checking on the senses of the baby, 0 to 2-year-old. So there is something called, after 2 years, there is something called pre-writing skills. If you go to the babies class, babies means 0 to 2, especially 1 to 2 children, because 0 to 1 is mostly on the tummy time or just scrolling or doing something. But when they reach 1 year, like age 1, you know what they do? They have a big basket, they have lemon rinse and orange, and they squeeze, and it's drinking water, and the allergies are also checked. Children keep playing with it. That's squishy play for them, water play. These squishing or crushing the orange or the lemon rinse gives them strength, to form the kind of the fine motor that you expect in the later stage, that is after 2 years. So there are loads of pre-writing skills. All right, Miss, what is pre-writing skills, Miss? Can you please explain if you ask me? Anything that the child do, scribbling, drawing, tearing paper, squishing the Play-Doh. Okay, Miss, if they do the pre-writing, what will they get? Later on, they draw proper. Later on, if there is a tagline called look, copy, write. Yeah, teachers do that in the early years class. What is look? They see a sight word. Look. All right, okay. Copy, which means write the same thing. Now, hide it and then you write for yourself, which is memory, retention. So, they copy and write proper if they learn fine motor skills at the early age. All right. Coloring in, which is called within the bounds. So, what do you do first? You first give them a big A3 sheet. Put it on a table. Use the double tape and, even masking tape is best for children. Just put it up. Give them crayons. You should always give them jumbo crayons. Please write down. You never give them thin crayons, neither you give them pencils. Jumbo crayons are called fat crayons. You give them only jumbo crayons. All right? And then ask them, just leave them. They can scribble from end to end. After 6 months, if you see, you can put a fence there, which means something like a popsicle sticks, like this. Colorful popsicle sticks, they are wooden sticks. And then what happens? You fence them. Inside the bounds, they will color. Still, they will jump out. How do you know? Since they are wooden sticks, if they jump on this with the color, you will know that they have made the marks. That's how you find. So you should always use plain ones like this, not colored ones. Yeah, you should fence it. And then they jump off the stick. Later on, you draw lines for them and then allow them to do it. Now, they can't dash on keep dashing on a wooden stick. They have no choice because this line is like thin line, right? They can only see, they can't feel it. So now they are more careful and they come back. Later on, you give them scissor skills, something like your safety scissors, like this. This is called child-friendly scissors. You give this to the children, not the regular adult scissors. Yeah, it's very dangerous to give adult scissors because children don't know what to do. You should always buy such scissors. They're child-friendly scissors. Nothing will happen. Yeah, they don't even cut the hair for sure because children will even infringe and quickly cut the other children's hair. This can't do. So you should give such scissor skills to children. Then what they do is they cut in shapes, triangle, rectangle, circle. These are called pre-writing skills. We are talking about the grasp. I have a beautiful song for writing. You can't tell them, hold it like this, hold it like this. No, there is a song you can sing and they will write. So lovely things are there. Okay, for me to do all of this, first of all, I need to focus, miss. That's called eye, hand, my brain should coordinate. Very easily, as teachers, we give instruction. Can you go pick up that pen and come back? First of all, it has to enter my head. Then it should wire proper. Then it should tell me what to do. My hand should go and pick it up. It's not so easy. For some children, it is so quick. For some children, it takes time. They just look at you like this. They don't understand. Their cognitive ability is delaying. It's a bit delayed. So you have to break into smaller chunks. Tell them that Do you see a red ball? And then show something in red. Go there and stand. Then they will go. Even that, if they can't understand, you should take them by hand, walk with them and show what is that object which you are telling them. So it is called breaking the instructions into smaller chunks. Only then you can build on your instructions. You can't just give 3 instructions like go pick up and go stand there, come on, do this, do that. Multiple instructions will put children into so much of confusion. Yeah, even if they are very capable, we will pull them down by PSC. All right, so construction activity, building the blocks and stuff, all this will help them in eye, hand and brain coordination, and loads of resources today are for this pencil grip and grasp. All right, let's go to the next one. Can you see this? These are the 8 steps to pre-writing skills. Please take a snapshot. I want all of you to try this in your class. These are very, very important. The child starts with random scribble. That's the first one. Random scribble. Then, as I showed you, you put in the fence with the wooden stick. That's called popsicle sticks. Yeah, don't give colored sticks. If you give colored sticks, you will not know if they use the red crayon on the red stick, you will not find. They should go and dash the stick, go off the stick, or they are within the stick, shows their fine motor. Then you give them bangles. Normal, mothers have bangles. Just give them some bangles. They will color inside. Simple stuffs. Then give them a A4 sheet or a cut sheet or whatever. What do? See? In our nurseries, we always keep cut sheets like this. One-sided paper used in the office. On the other side, children will use it. We never waste resources at all. We use all the one-sided paper. We never script for resources. We never say that how many papers. We never give a wish list to our people asking for papers. We tell the management person, give me all the one-sided papers. We'll cut it into this, quarter of it, and then we keep it. We always put a peg. Why? You should ask, why Ms. Ranjani putting a peg? This is a fine motor, not easy for children to do. Try this with 2 to 3 and 3 to 4. Very difficult for them. They will, if they press, they will leave the paper. If they put it over here, they can't press. Doesn't come so easily. It goes by practice for them. So that is the reason we put a wooden peg. We don't use plastic pegs, that is clips. Then what happens? You give them a line. Just draw an A4, in a sheet, all 4 borders. They should do things inside the border. Further, what you have to do? Can you look at the picture which is down, the tree stuff? You should give them worksheets like that. Then what happens? They have to do within a definite line. The next one is called, the sieve. It has lots of holes. At home, Mama has this. Yeah, she does all of this. It's called a pipe cleaner. I have the pipe cleaner here. I'm going to show it to you in a bit. Yeah, I have it here. You should tell children to put the pipe cleaner inside the hole and pull it on the other side. Why? That's eye, hand and brain coordination. Because children can't easily find. That's why we have threading beads also. I'll show everything to you. I have everything with me today. So these are pre-writing skills. Can you see that unifix cubes? Normal building blocks are different from unifix cubes. Why Ms. Ranjani put that specifically? For children to pick up unifix cubes, they need these 3 fingers. And these fingers are going to help them in writing tomorrow like this. Today they are going to hold the unifix cubes like this. Tomorrow they are going to bend it like this and write. So unifix cubes are very important. All right. So this is pre-writing skills. Very, very important. Take a picture you haven't done. Yeah. Now comes most important. I understand pre-writing skills, but how to give it to children? First of all, encourage independence. As I told you, early years is all about giving independence. Just to add a bit, I don't know how relevant it is. I went for an observation. Teacher sat on near a window. It had a window pane. Okay. So she has these Velcro flashcards and stuffs. She was so scared because anyway, I am with my specs and with my laptop as an assessor, I'm observing her. So naturally, when you observe a teacher, all the more she becomes a little bit, tensed. Then she never allowed children to move. Children wanted to move, she's just grabbing and putting. So teacher should never be scared. What's the skill set of a teacher? Allow the children, By the look, you bring the children. You should be like a magnet. You never raise voice. You don't need to raise voice. Show the classroom visuals to children. Come back is a card, visual card. It's called visual cues. They will come back. Yeah, you should allow the children to explore your class. And then when you want, they should come back. That control should be there. Yeah, all right. So, make time for them for sensory play. There are loads of sensory activities here. Once the deck is over, I'll stop the screen share and I will show so you get a better view of what I have. All right. Sensory activities. Sensory means it could be even Play-Doh. It could be your salt at home. It could be your sugar. It could be your mud. It could be your clay, the earthen clay. Yeah. It could be anything. Allow them to explore it. That's most because children have come from the natural environment. You can't forbid them keeping inside the class. Outdoor play is must. Please note down 3 hours of free play is must for children according to the legislations. According to the law, 3 hours free play is important. That point in time, you can't tell them what to do. They should do it and you'll be able to grab all the observations that you want. Allow them to play 3 hours at least in a day. So you can partner. For example, 40 minutes outdoor you can keep in your school in the mid break and then 25 minutes around the home time. So that is taken care. 1 hour will be taken care. Tell the mother, Mama, please give him 1.5 hours time for whatever he wants to do after he heads home. Only with parent partnership you can do all of that. All right. So that's about importance of pre-writing skills and what is going to bring as a benefit to the children and children families also, because mother is also involved, father is also here. Yeah. All right. So let's go next. Look at this one. I want all of you to come on a video if possible. And please put your 2 pointer finger like this and go around the line and try. The same time you have to try. Yeah. Can you see that? May I check who is on the video? Shripal, Pushpa, Miss Shripal, Miss Sindhu, Miss Kavita. Like this, Miss Ranjini cannot call all the 300 names, but I want you to come on the video and try this, please. All 269 of you, please come on the video and try. You know what? You have to give children 2 jumbo crayon because that's how they start scribing. Mark making is about jumbo crayon. You start with it. And children, you have to give sheets like this. You don't have to print it. Don't worry. Otherwise, do one thing. Take 1 sheet and make a lamination and it is for all the children. So if you have just 3 sheets like this, 2 children will go in turns and do it. You don't have to make so many. Don't make like 25 sheets of this and keep it in the class. No use. Just take 4 sheets, laminate it. Children will do it with the marker like this. Then you can very easily erase it or children themselves will erase. So you have to do it like this. Look here. Hold the pen like this and same time it has to go. Circular motion means circular motion. You have to do it at the same time. This is not so easy for children. Why? It speaks about the left and the right brain. If this goes, that might not go along with the other one. These are very, very important fine motor skills for children. All right, let's go next. Miss, what else is interesting? Miss, what do you have? I have lots. Look at the child on the left. It's called an illuminating pad. It has lights. Nothing will happen. It's just a light. It is always plugged. And the plugged portion is always sealed and covered where child can't put the fingers. So it's very safe. What happens? Even you can have battery operated if you want. You don't have to have a plugged one. What happens as the child takes the there is a, because it's an it's an electronic one, there is a pen for it. When the waves go, it's called waves, it's called pattern, only then the light will come. So if the child goes wrong, the light doesn't come up. So the child understands and then go back again on the dots. It's a beautiful one. Yeah. Next comes your rainbow writing. That is, you give them children lots of crayons. What is rainbow writing? They take any color they want. You will not tell them, take only red. Did you take orange? No, don't get into that. That's why in the first slide we said that significant independence should be given. Let them take whatever they want. Let them do the marking. What is the third one? There are 5 children. That is called a tabletop. A tabletop can be on the table also like this. If it is 2 2.5 year to 3.5, that is pre-KG children, we don't put it on the table, we put it on the floor because children might even topple it. So the children sit down and this rangoli powder which comes in different colors, they mix all the colors. It's all something available at home. If you feel that miss allergy in our school, rangoli powder is not okay for my parents, no problem. Take your atta, have the food color, take the permission from the parent allergy list or whatever, mix it, give 5 colors, let them mix it with their hand. They learn colors also. They learn all their 5 fingers, how to coordinate while kneading a dough or mixing it. They use all the 5 fingers. Yeah. That is why we struggle when we give them glue stick. We give the glue stick and we tell them, can you press? Sometimes I feel very bad when I go to schools and teacher on behalf of the child when she presses and finishes the work. She doesn't even give that one bit time for the child to press and stick a picture. Yeah. The child will open. This is a fine motor, teachers and all the delegates here. This is fine motor. You have to open it. You have to move it like this so that it comes up. This is a fine motor when you do it. And then you have to smear the glue. You have to take and then put a picture, press it nicely with all the fingers. It's a fine motor. Then you have to reverse it back. This is another one. Only then the teacher will allow to close it. These are all like behavior traits of children that we do in the class, making them more independent. All right. So that's one part. Let's go to the pebbles. Children holding a stone or a pebble and then taking a marker and making patterns on it. Not very easy. Why? They need to hold it with one hand, take the marker and draw on it. Not very easy, but resource is very simple. Go to the outdoor, pick up 4 stones and come back. You don't have to order anything. Yeah. Children should know in the environment, whatever is available, how can I write? That's the point. Yeah. Otherwise, children will ask you, buy this, buy that, I want this, only then I will write. No. Whatever is available, you can still write. Yeah. Perfect. These are all Play-Doh. I'm going to stop and then I'll show you the Play-Doh because the Play-Doh is on the other rear end of my table. All right. Okay. Look at this one. It's a beautiful. First is fist printing. Look at my hand. This is fist printing. We give children plate full of any color paint. If it is caterpillar, then children go with green. Fist painting, they do it very fast and then after it is dried. So this week if I do this, the next week the children will come and make standing line, sleeping line, slanting line, mountain pattern, wave pattern, open curve, closed curve. I have my whiteboard today. Once this is over, once you see all the resources, I will take a second and go on the other side to show how to write on the board, how to say the mantra chant and write. There are mantra chants for writing and I will teach you. All right. Next one, can you see that loads of, beads. And then you go on the beads. Either you stick it or you stitch it. Miss, how to give children needle and stuff. Oh, no, that's not a big deal. Look at this one. How Miss Ranjini is using. I have also stitched it. Children can do this. I just did 10 minutes before our session started. Doesn't take more time. You need to have a lace like this. That's all. A small thing. And you know what is this? This is a foam sheet. So it is easily, and you use the punch hole and children can put it like this and they will take it out. Simple it is, very simple. But what happens when the children do, eye, hand, brain is coordinating because teacher taught me 7 means sleeping line and standing line. That is what teacher told me. So if I give this thread to the child, do you think the child will start from here or here? The child should start from here. How will the child know where to start? There you put an arrow mark and tell the child you start from here. Yeah, that's how we give them stitching. These are all beading and threading activities. All right. All right. Okay. So we have lots like that. Let's go. This is excellent. Slime. Yeah. Miss, my children doesn't like slime. No problem. Give them, the maida. They say, you warm it in your oven and then make like a porridge. Yeah. They say kanji. make it like a porridge, and then ask them to put their hands and play with it. But make sure that it is not hot. Even potatoes you can give, mashed potatoes. But you know what? The potato, the inner core of the potato will be hot. Have you seen that? Outer core will be cool, but the inner portion will be very hot. So break it, see that it is not hot and give it to children. And in the potato mash, you can put all the objects inside, letters, numbers, shapes, everything the child will find. The more the child is messing around, the sooner the child will start to write. Otherwise, what happens at home? We say that you're messing around, you're pouring the paint, you're doing this, you're doing that. And then those children, specifically, if you see, in class also there are some children, yucky, Mr. Anjani, we don't want to touch. Baby, let's get dirty. Wash basin is there, water is there, let's wash hands, no problem. Come on, let's do it. No, Mr. Anjani, it's so yucky, no problem, let's do it. Yeah, then the child does it. Because some families, they bring up like, very clean and neat and stuff. Doesn't work with children. Children means you should be messy. Yeah, as a teacher, I'm messy. Yeah, it's fine, it's okay. All right, now come to, okay, once we have learned what is the importance of pre-writing skills, how it is benefiting you, how it is helpful in the other holistic area of development, now specifically land into how do you call the different patterns. I'm going to go on the chat box and I'm going to ask you, did you understand so far? One of you say yes, Miss Ranjini. Only then we continue. Yes? No? Very good, Samsung. Thank you. Oh, that's cool. Okay. Okay, good. So we start with dotted lines. Okay, give them dots. Let them join the dots. Then what do? Sleeping line, circle. Sleeping line and a circle. It's called a chain. And then dash, 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 dash. Then the children will join the dots. Then hills, or they call it as mountain pattern. Then clouds. Then waves. So they call differently. In each school, they call differently. Whatever is your curriculum, you can call. But these are all good way terminologies to use. You know what? Swirl. You swirl. Yeah, there are dances and rhymes where children swirl. Yeah, swirl around, then they swirl. Like this, you also go with your fingers. The first thing that you teach your children is point a finger in the air and do the formation. But when you teach them, don't do the reverse image. Stand on their side and do it. If you say right curve and stand on the opposite side, it will be a left curve for the child. Don't do that. Always stand on their side and do it. If you're going to stand on the opposite side, then do it on the reverse image and do it the other way. What you do on the other way will look right and left for them. So I hope you understand that. Yeah, perfect. So you can take a snapshot of this. Many people wrote to me on social media to ask, Miss, how to understand this up curve and down curve? They had this doubt. So anyway, while I go on the board, I'm going to teach you, but still I would like to clarify on this. Up curve means it starts from up. That is the trick for children to remember because they are 0 to 5. Yeah, up curve. The first one, where my mouse is here, it is up curve. So look at my mouse. Up curve starts from up. So it is up curve. Up curve means it starts up and ends up. What is down curve? It starts from below and ends down. That is down curve. Simple it is. Yeah. If you say U pattern in reverse U pattern, they can't take it. Up curve, down curve. That's all. Same way, right curve and left curve. Another clarification was needed. A teacher asked me, Miss, many children are lefty and how does it? Doesn't matter. They write only with left hand. But their left is left only. That can't change. Their right should be right. Their right hand is right hand. Their left hand is left hand. They are only using the left hand instead of the right hand to write. So in this manner, the patterns are not going to change. So whoever asked me, don't have to worry. All right. I know that you are in the session. That's why. Okay. So left curve and then right curve. So I'm going to write and show you all that, because if I say it in the air, you don't understand. All right. So please take a snapshot of this. When you want to teach mountain patterns, specifically show the mountains to the children, whatever you say, let it have a meaning for children. Simply, you cannot say that, make a mountain pattern. No, they don't understand. Show a mountain. You know, what is this? Mountains, miss. How do you think? How do they look? Can you take a paper and show me? Then they show it to you. That is how we make. Why mountain patterns are helpful? When they write letter M, then it is helpful. They should understand. And letter M means yes, mountain pattern. Yeah, perfect. Then slowly we grow up. Yeah, and then we come to shapes. Miss, which age, what kind of lines we can expect from children? That is what is given to you. Until they are 2-year-old, they can do the standing pattern clearly with understanding. Even if they are 2-year-old, they should be able to say standing line. Yeah. When they are 2.5, that is entry point of pre-KG in India, they do the sleeping line along with the standing line. Yeah. That is their growth. When they are 3 years, almost mid of preschool, they kind of understand what's a circle. Yes. Then they go with other strokes. Slanting line. Cross the slanting line, make a cross. Then you can say that, oh, no, we didn't find this. Then they put the cross. If you see, they put the cross when they are in the mid 3 to 4. So it is scientifically proven, all this. Yeah. When they are 4.5, they understand exactly what's a square. So before that, if you push them, they don't understand. It should scientifically be given to them. For them, that is the growth for them. So all the other progress on the lines that you can see here, I'll go to the next one. I know that this looks a little bit tiny. Sohini, are you able to see? I've bolded. I hope it is clear.
The font size is a little small for me as well.
Yeah, if they take a picture and zoom it, I think
we can read it.
We can read it. Yeah. So I want all of you to take a picture of this, because in 1 to 2 years, they go for random scribble. When they are 2 to 3, they will imitate whatever you write. That's why you have to be very careful if you are a 2 to 3-year-old teacher. Yeah. If you make a mistake in giving them patterns, you cannot undo with them. In 3 to 4, they can make a square on their own. 4 to 5, they can easily trace whatever you give. That's why in 4 to 5-year-old, you give them worksheet to trace. In 5 to 6, they can copy whatever scribbles that you make. Even if you scribble, they can even make your signature. Be very careful. Children are smart to make your signature. They are that smart. 4 to 5, 5 to 6, they grab that kind of ability. Yeah. I hope you took a picture. Now, how to hold a pencil. All right. So we are grown up now. We started off with pre-writing skills, scribbling random, but now we are grown up. Yeah. We have come to a position where we understand how to hold a pencil. All right. So, okay. Somebody is trying to join Miss Tripti. Miss Sheila is asking if somebody can allow her Sohini. Yeah, that's on the chat box. Perfect. All right. So how to hold a pencil? I'm going to read it. Honestly, you should put it on the chat box. If you read it like this, will your child understand or no? Okay. Honest answers. First, listen to Miss Ranjini. Then you can put it on the chat box. Don't be in a hurry. Okay. If you are children, I'm the teacher, I'm going to tell you, okay, children, okay, hold your crayon down on the table, pointing to the tip of the tummy. Can you pinch it in at the end? All right, on the writing point. Yes, please hold it like that. Can you a little bit swing it up? Can you bring it down? So in case if I say like this, will you understand? Though it is a good practice. Will you understand? No. Yeah? It's difficult. So how do you say it? How do you think we can say it? Now look at this. Yeah? Look at this one. I want all of you to come on the video at least for this one exercise. May I see you all in a count of 3? 1, 2, 3. All of you come on the video. Let's see. Very good. I'm so happy. We are very good. Thank you, Shobna, Inisha, Linisha. Yeah. Hi. Miss Anita, thank you for coming. All right. So now look at this one. This is the exercise, okay? Show your hands like this. Now, close. Yeah, one hand, Sohini. Open, close. Now, look here. I bend my thumb. I want all of you to sing. I can't hear everyone, but you can sing. I can see the lip movements. Okay, I'm very sharp. I bend my thumb. Point to the tip. Sohini, you want to repeat? The middle finger takes a side.
The middle finger takes its stride.
One more time because Sohini joined late. Yeah, in singing.
Okay.
Go. Open hands quickly. Close. All right. Now look here. I bend my thumb.
I bend my thumb.
Pointer, point to the tip.
Pointer, point to the tip.
The middle finger takes a side.
The middle finger takes its side.
Very good. Beautiful singing. Now take your pen, Sohini, okay? Or crayon. You are a baby, right? So take a crayon or a pen or whatever. Now see, teachers, you put them over here. After singing that, you have to give the crayon to the child's hand. I tuck my last two fingers in.
I tuck my
Tuck my-
last two fingers in
to make the tripod right.
to make the tripod right.
That's the song. So
That's
normally,
lovely. That's
beautiful
lovely.
song. It
Yes.
works extremely wonders with children. There you don't have to push the children. Hold it like this. Come on, do this. What are you holding? Why are you holding like this? No talking, just singing. Yeah. And children find it very difficult to put these two fingers, the pinky and the ring finger like this. It's difficult for them. It starts to pain until here. So how to help that part of the exercise, Miss Ranjani, if you ask me, then I would tell you that give them these cotton balls, swaps. Yeah, give them a bigger portion. I have a small one. You give a bigger portion, give it to them here. Ask them to do this. This is an exercise for them. Hold it. And there is a made up story, cooked story by Miss Ranjani. When I teach them, you know what I say is, you know what happened, children? The thumb, the pointer, and the tall man, one day they came together and they were talking something. Now the baby finger and the ring man were so curious and then they wanted to do something. They came closer. They wanted to do this, but they couldn't hold it. Now see. They couldn't hold it. So I don't give them eraser. It will hurt. I don't give them sharpener. No hard objects. I give them swaps like this. They should hold. They should drop. They should hold. They should drop. It's not easy. So then when you do this, it's easy. I bend my thumb. Point a point to the tip. The middle finger takes his side. I tuck my last two fingers in to make my tripod right, and then they write. If you do this, no child will hold it like this. No child will hold it like this, though they start to scribble only this way. That's why you give a jumbo crayon. Imagine when they are holding it like this, you're giving a thin crayon. You know how much it will hurt? That is why most of the children run away when you give them work to write. They don't want, they hate writing because it hurts them badly. There is no enthusiasm for them. All right, so that's a beautiful song for you. Now, I want all of you to put your mouse, pointer finger on the mouse, quick and ready. This is an interactive session. I want all of you on the chat box. You can be off the video, it doesn't matter, but you have to be very swift. And one of you say, very good. That's cool. So one of you say, yes, Miss Ranjani, we are ready for the interactive game. Quick, yes. Just write one yes. Very good, Celia. Celia. Okay, thank you so much. Now, look here. Please look at this and take a snapshot. These are called mantra chants. It's from A to Z. You know, you tell your children when you introduce the letter sound, all right? You tell them, around the apple, go up the stalk and down the leaf. Yeah, that's how you write letter A. Around the apple, go up the stalk, down the leaf. That's A. There's another way to write open curve, go up on the same curve, come down to make a small tail. There are different ways to teach children. Some children understand these kind of words and language and terms. The most simplest way that you can say is by patterns. Open curve, go up on the same curve, come down to make a small tail. So I want you to take a snapshot of this. All right. Now you know what I'm going to ask you. I'm going to stop the screen share now and I will ask you. You will write it on the chat box. That's the game. All right. So just give me one moment. Yes, I am here. All right. So where's the chat box? It's here. Okay. So now I'm going to read it. Okay. Down the nail, curve around and stop. Which letter? Write it on the chat box. Let me see. No. N. Very good. No A. It's N. How? Girls. How it can be N and D N? What is this? N. Letter N. Look at your nails. Own nails. Look at your own nails. Very good. Thank you. Yeah. Look at your own nails. Keep it like this. And then now chant this. Down the nail, curve around and stop. Cool, right? Yeah. That's how you learn how to write N. Okay. Next one more. Okay. Let's go one more and then I'll give you something else. Okay, 1 second. Let me give you. All right, very simple. Around the orange. What is that? Quick answer. Around the orange. Oh, cool. Oh. Okay, very good. Okay, one more. Okay, cool. Stop. Yeah, stop. See, Mr. Anthony shows thumbs up. There you stop. Perfect. You're so lovely. I like you all. Perfect. Let's go one more. All right. I'll give you this. It's so cool. Okay, wait. Look at the kangaroo doing karate. Which letter? Very good. K. Very good. Cool. Right. Super. You're super fast. Yeah, you're super fast. Cool. All right. Let's do the screen share. So that's how you give the children. Today I gave it to you, but that's how you give it to your children. All right. They enjoy this a lot. Trust me. Yeah, they like it. So you've taken the snapshot. Do one thing. I'll do one thing. I'll share it with Salam sir, this particular page, and he will share it with whoever has been registered on this session. So you get the right copy and you can take a lamination of it and put it in your class. All right. Okay. So now look at this one. Down the lighthouse and stop. Write it on the chat box. I'm here to see it. Quiz. Yes. Go. Are you looking? L, very good. You should be quick, okay? You can't refer. You have seen once. Yeah, it's there in your memory. Bring it up. All right, let's go. Next, look at the lighthouse. Yeah, that's how you have to say. Down the lighthouse and stop. That's letter L. Yeah. All right, next one. Let's go. Crisscross stands the fox. Let me see. Cool. X, very good. Lovely. Let's go next. All right. Wait. Look at the fox. So cute. Yeah. Now the next one. Down the nail, curve around and stop. You found it. I'm not going to do this. Okay. We already found it. Okay. That's cool. Okay. I hope you enjoyed this. Okay. Now, how do I know, Miss Ranjini, my children have writing issues? How can I find this, Miss Ranjini? I need some observation tips to find out. Yeah. There are several tips for you. Awkward pencil grasp. What is an awkward pencil grasp? If they write it like this, if they put all the fingers like this and write, yeah, this is better than this, but doesn't help, right? So if you sing this song and support them, I'm very sure they will learn what's a tripod group eventually. Don't push them, but they'll be happy to do it. Okay. Yeah. Having difficulty while holding the pencil, which means you put the dots. Have you seen this? I have observed plenty of times. Children don't have control. If you give them They drag your hand along with them and they go to the next line. They can't write. Why? They have difficulty in holding it. Yeah. So what is the remedial for this? What's the solution? That is when you should give Unifix cubes. That is when you have to give them Play-Doh to knead. That is when you have to give something like an elastic slime where they pull it and they have to leave it. Only those will give them control over hand. Give them a ball, let them throw it on the thing, it will bounce back and let them catch. Only then they get the grip. Yeah. This doesn't stop here. Allow them to run in your green field, that is your outdoor ground. They have to run, and when there are 5 children running, when another child comes, they have to stop. If they don't stop and they keep on running and then they are colliding with each other, the same thing will apply when they write. Have you ever thought about it? It doesn't stop just with your handwriting and stuff. So fine motor and writing has got to do with holistic development as per NEP. It's just not writing. It's thought process. It's cognitive. Yeah. And today Miss Anita Prasad is there on the video, person that I can see now. Okay. So I'm inspired by her. Whatever I'm saying that she's repeating. So what happens is I understand something about her. If you give me a paper, I can draw her now. Which means, I at least can put some 2 eyes, and children, that's how they get inspired about pure collaboration. So do you think writing stops with just fine motor? No, it goes to PSE. You understand? The inspiration that they get from other children. That is why in schools, you should put 2 painting frames. It's very nice to put 2 painting frames. It has a wooden thing. Inside you have a thick glass. You know what children do? 2 children will paint together. They add a color, I will also add. Looking at her, I will do it. That's pure collaboration. All right. We spoke about no control. We spoke about awkward holding. Now we are speaking about display messy or slow handwriting. You write something, all the children wrote, there are still 5 still writing and you can't rub the board. This happens in higher classes. Yeah. It has to be fine-tuned when their children are 0 to 5. Yeah. Staying difficulty with the lines. This is what I addressed. Staying difficulty with the lines. You have to give them a lot of fine motor. Yeah. Poor upper limb strength, weak shoulders. And a poor child, we don't even know the child has weak shoulders. The child doesn't know that the child is going through something. Mother doesn't know what the child is going through. We will be pushing the child to write. Actually, the child has weak shoulders. The child can't write. Yeah. Is writing everything in education? There is another way to see children cognitive intelligence, right? Allow them time. I understand when they grow up, only writing will prove their intelligence in terms of marks and questions to understand and writing. I understand all of this, but nail them when they are 0 to 5. Don't leave them. Yeah. So that they don't struggle later. All right. So both hands together for 2-handed task, something like bottle. Children, all of you take your bottle. Okay, I took. Open the bottle. I need 2 hands. How can I do it with 1 hand? Hold it around the body. Open it like this. Then now without spilling, I have to drink. It's not an easy task for children, right? So these activities should be given at home as well. Open the box and give it to me. Close the box. You took the cookies, you close it. You took the chocolates, come on, close it. Yeah, perfect. Now next, poor hand-eye coordination. You're telling them, I'm unable to see the object. I'm doing something else, which means my brain is not telling me what to do. So what is the answer? Quick answer. Can I go on the chat box? I already told you a solution. If the children can't understand your multiple instructions, what do? Write it on the chat box. Yeah, quick. Break it. What is the word that I used, Asha? Miss Asha? What is the word that No. I used a specific. Very good, Rupa. Break into smaller chunks. Very good. Very good. That's how you do it. You break into smaller chunks and give instructions. All right. So this is done. Let's go further. Okay. Now, these are cool pictures for you. I want you to take a snapshot. Salam sir always asks me, Ranjini, give me resources where they will not sweat. My teacher should never struggle. He has this soft heart towards the teacher. Teacher should not struggle so much. At the same time, children should be fine. So what to do? Just allow them outdoor. Give them a chalk piece. Let them do something. Give another child a bucket of water and a broad brush. Once this child does the mark making, another child will clean. Next child will write. Do it around 10:45 in the morning where there is mild sun, so you don't have to mop it. Automatically the sun will grab the water. Finished. Very simple. Life is very simple with young children. They don't expect high-fi stuffs from you. Yeah, engagement is very important. Your planning is very important. Already I gave you the bangle. I already gave you the popsicle sticks. Now comes beautiful worksheets like this where you go lines. You know what is this? Twist and turn. Only when they do like standing line, slanting line, up curve, down curve, mountain pattern. Later on, when you tell them, go on a printed name like Sam, then they know how to go. Letter S. Can somebody come on the chat box and tell how do you teach letter S to your children? Quickly. How do you teach letter S with patterns? Somebody type. Quick typing. Yeah. Like a snake. Okay, but there is a pattern. Can you say the pattern? No, what's the pattern? Say the pattern. Two curves. Both the curves have different name. How do you call it? Yeah? Open curve and closed curve. Very good. That's how you tell them. Yeah? Open curve and closed curve makes letter S. That's how you tell them. Yeah? Because if you say left curve and right curve, even then it will augur for them, but it will be okay for the 3 to 4 year old. 2 to 3 doesn't know left and right. That's why they put their slippers like this. So you should know when to use which word. They don't know. You're right. All of you said right. Yeah? Yeah. So when my child doesn't understand so much English, if I say curl around, twist around, the child will not understand. So if it is curve, stick on to curve. All right, perfect. Then you can give them the 4 lines and help them understand. That's the last part. Okay, let's go next. Okay, I hope things are fine. Now look at these. Please do all of this. A mark making area in an early years classroom will typically look like this in nurseries where I was at. Yeah, and simple cubby, loads of pen, lots of tools. All right, and children enjoy hand printing, hand painting, going, take a print of their own hand, drawing, scribing, scribbling. You know what, just like your toilet tissue roll, we have something inside the class, a wooden hanger, and we put the roll sheet like this. Children will go draw and the next child will go and fold it, and then other child will draw. It's such an easy thing for them. And 2-3 children do it together also. Look at the girl who's doing there. Yeah, these are all simple things that we can do in our nursery to help children support. Now, I'm bringing you the actual evidence of a child. It's not a made one. All right. If you teach them letter formation chants and the sentence rule, if you do it the way it should be given, then children, the way they start writing will be the first picture. Then they kind of, get better on writing within lines. But first they write like this. All right. So it's very important on the fine motor. Let's go on the how to distinguish 2 slanting line, how to teach children. That's about left and right slanting line. That's how. Once the child understand left, once the child understand right, then you will say left slanting line and right slanting line. Miss, how do I understand? If the slanting line starts from left side, that is left slanting line. If the slanting line starts from right side, then it is right slanting line. The same way I taught you on up curve. Up curve starts from up. Where is the confusion? Yeah. Down curve starts from down. Correct? So there is no confusion with children. All right. Okay. So just go by the rules. All right. Let's go next. Please copy this for you. It's called, thank you so much, Miss Shantini. All right. So let's go 5-star writing rules. Please see Miss Ranjini. Eyes on Miss Ranjini, please, all of you. Capital letter at the beginning You have to say this in the class as many times as possible, especially when you go rounds when they are writing. Capital letter at the beginning, two finger gap, and a full stop. That's it. You don't say anything else. Capital letter at the beginning, two finger gap, and a full stop. This is simple writing rules for 4 to 5 or 4 to 7. All right. So that's cool. Let's go next. Okay, now see this. It's my child's work. I'm so proud to present it to you. It's my child. My child wrote so much. Yeah. Very good. That's cool, Miss Rupa. Yeah. Now see here. So when children are writing, okay, this is how they start. They don't know how to write within lines. They don't even know how to start with dots, how to connect. But later on, if you see, they go to the second picture, you can see the letter and the way they have written. All right. And look at the last one. You know what they are doing actually in the last one? Yeah. Can you see that? It's about I have. Have is the hand. It's called rebus right. Have means hand. I have a cookie jar. That's what she has written. Child X has written the sentence. Can you make it? That's called rebus right. Rebus right means before the words have come to their vocabulary, they still start writing from 2-year-old by drawing it. As and when they learn the words, they substitute the drawing with the words. That's all. So you never stop them saying that, oh, you can't write because you do not know words. No, I will start from 2-year-old. I know how to write. I have a cookie jar. As a child of 3 to 4, I know only I and A, or 2.5-year-old or whatever. I know only I and the word A. But cookie jar and have, I can draw. That is called rebus right. Let me write it on the yes. Okay. Yeah. You can park your questions and I can answer all of it. Okay. This is called rebus right strategy. All right. Just copy and keep it with you. Okay. Let's go next. Look at this beautiful video. Is it a motion picture, Sohini? The children are moving hands, right? Can you see it, Sohini?
Yes,
Can you show?
yes, yes.
Perfect. Perfect. Yeah. So if you do all the good work, whatever I tried to share it with you, now give them a big sheet. 4 to 5-year-old will do this. They have their own portions. You know why you're giving such opportunity for collaborative tasks? Because usually children don't go well with each other in sharing and caring and behaviors. When you give like this, they have no choice than to sit together and do a project. It's a project for them. You understand? Yeah. So that's how they write. They start with random scribble. When you saw in the first picture, when they land, this is how they make a proper thing which gives meaning to them. Even now, I will not say meaning to you. What is meaning to you may not be meaning to them. They slowly evolve. You need to allow them the time. All right. Let's go next. So keep going. If you're doing all of this good work, you keep going. All right. Okay. What else can we do? This is the best classroom that you can have. Please take pictures of it. Children should use the straw. They need to blow. Sensory work for them. Yeah, it's important for them to feel. Yes, they have to blow the object and push it to the other side. Miss, how this is connected in writing? This is connected in eye, hand, and brain coordination, which is eventually helping them in writing. So these are basics for them. Put 5 children together, give them blocks, let them do whatever they like. Just go sit next to them and ask, may I understand what you have made? Yeah, rather than telling them, I understand it's a Burj Khalifa. So if we are in Dubai, you can do only Burj Khalifa, you can do anything else. Yeah. So you should never conclude what they are doing. You would only sit next to them, allow them to do, wait and watch what they are saying. That is called, let me put it on the chat box again here. I'm looking for the chat. Yeah, here. All right. Miss Priya, we will take the question at the end, okay, for sure. All right. So all of you keep your questions intact. So I was talking about, who can remind me? Now I'm forgetful. I forgot. What was I saying, Sohini, here? I was coming
But
here
we
to
were
write.
talking about collaborative work, Miss.
Yes, on the collaborative work. Yeah. I was saying something very important. My God.
You
Yeah,
showed
yes,
right
yes.
before
I
this.
got it. I got it. Yeah, it's called CTQ which is critical thinking, questioning skills, and yes, Nitya, that's right, and building on children responses. These two are skill set of a teacher. You should know how to ask questions. You can't ask a closed-ended question like, I know you did the Burj Khalifa. Then the child, you know what the child said? Gray voice, Miss, it's a giraffe, miss. The child said. Child did not even think about Burj Khalifa. Why are we investing thought into child's mind? So allow them independence. Okay. Can you see this tools? Children have nice tools. They have a child-friendly screwdriver. They have keypads. They have a lock and a key. They can open and close. If they do all of this, whatever is available at home, they write very early. Children write early when they work with wooden pieces. Yeah. All that you have to be careful is, it's called finger gym. Adult go for a gym, right? This is finger gym for the children. All right. These are very interesting. And then water play. That is scooping water, pouring it into a funnel and collecting it into another container. These are all fine motors for them. I have an activity today with me. All right, let's go. Now see this, beautiful it is. Okay, let me have a time on 1848. All right, okay. So now 6:30, 7:30. All right. Now, you know, these activities like puzzles, okay, 2.5 year to 3.5 year, you know what's the best puzzle you can give? You should bring all the shoe boxes, cover it with some color paper, give only that to them. You don't have to buy big boxes, just give all the carton boxes to them. They will build on it and show a structure for you. Okay, and then you know, you allow them to go to the outdoor, let them pick up different kind of stones and stuff, and dry leaves and, you know, green leaves, whatever is available, let them pick up twigs, sticks. Give them marbles. Let them sort it. That is also fine motor for them. This is also eye-hand coordination. Cognitive development has direct relationship with writing. So the more you go with all these activities, it will support children. A lovely mark making reading area and a creative area and a malleable corner. It's called a malleable corner where children cut, where children have squishy toys. It's called malleable. Something to do with funky fingers. We call them as funky fingers. And this is how it will look. The mark making will look like this. This is how exactly it will look in a class. And then keep the ice cube, a colored ice cubes, just allow them. Children will roll the ice cubes, putting it in a socks, and it will make patterns like this. With that, they will write ABCD. Why always I have to write with pencil and crayon? Allow me to write it differently for you. Yeah. So these are lovely. And then, you know, Biju sir, right at the beginning, he said, writing is just not about using fingers and making a mark. It's about articulating speech, words, and understanding it. So stories are very important for them. The more you allow them to listen to stories, the more imagination develops, the more it will support the hand to bring it out in the form of writing. That's the key. So, simple storyboards, just 4. The crow came, thirsty, no water, put the pebble, drank water, flew away. Finished. Simple boards. Then the children will sequence it. When they sequence it, they use their brain. What comes first? What happened next? What comes later? They understand this. That's when their brain works. Yeah? Cool it is. And then something called a wow moment is there in the early years. That is, whatever work the children do, you need to put it as a wow moment. I do have wow moment. Can you see my children wow moment here? It's a simple earthen thread and child's work. Sohini, you're able to see it, right?
Yes, absolutely. They're lovely.
Yeah, then I can even stop the screen share and I can show you at length, like full picture. That's how we don't tell them to put it on the table. No, we take an earthen thread, a simple earthen thread like this. Simple thread. At home we have, right? We have bundles in the nursery. We tie it from one end to the other end. We give them pegs. Whatever work they do, they have to go and peg it there. And we put it as, I'm proud of you. Have moments. Yeah. So that's how we encourage them to write. They need encouragement. All right. Perfect. Let's go next. Now look at this one. Yeah. I am going to show you. I think I'm at the end of the PPT now, I guess so. I'm going to show you real children evidence on mark making. Mark making means writing. We call writing as mark making. Okay. Now see this. Can you see it? It is pre-phonemic stage. That is, I don't even know how to write A, B, C, D. This is pre-phonemic stage. You give a picture, I will scribble whatever I understand. And when I speak, you please understand what I wrote, and then you will write it on a post-it slip and stick it on my writing. That is observation in early years. The report card, right? The NEP report card has all of these greater elements into the report card. If you read it line by line, you have all of this intact over there. What the child speaks about the other child's work, what the teacher speaks about the child's work, what the child speaks about his or her own work. You have these elements, and then the children mark for themselves that yes, thumbs up, yes, I did good stuffs. Yeah. So you give a picture, they write what they understand. They will tell you what they wrote, what they meant, then you scribe it. For example, if the child has written, Jilly was in the bubble, then you will write Jilly in the bubble, whereas the child has written 6 lines to say Jilly was in the bubble. The first picture. Yeah. Slowly the children improve. That's why the handwriting you can see. Slowly it is improving. Yeah. Perfect. Let's go. Pictures. And sleeping line makes number 2. Oh, okay. Right curve, sleeping line makes number 2. Correct. Right curve and right curve makes number 3. Perfect. Standing line, sleeping line, half standing line makes number 4. Perfect. Yeah. Standing line, right curve, sleeping line on the top makes number 5. Like this, she says the patterns, and you see the 4th picture that is called symbols that represents letters. I am in that stage now. Now what did I do? I went to the letter strings. I understood how to write. Then I made the letter groups. What is grouping? Called blending. Yeah. So this is how children write. The best thing that you can give children is old newspapers or old magazines. Give them a highlighter, not a marker. Okay. A highlighter in different colors. You teach 4 tricky words. Tricky words means we call it as sight words. Okay. Tell them was, by, to, go. Children will look into the newspaper. They will highlight it. It's called look and say words. That's how old newspapers are helpful for children. Okay. So this is how. Look at the child has written so beautifully how to plant a bean. Bean, seed. Okay. First, dig a hole. Did you see the spelling of the hole? Yeah. If you want to learn phonics, you should tag with extra mile for the next session, because the child has written hole to be like this. Yeah. Yes, Jocelyn, you can call them as high frequency words. Yeah, they're called look and say words. Yes, there are different names that people call. We call it as tricky words because they're very tricky. You can't apply the blending sounds to it, letter sounds. That's why they're tricky, because we don't want children to read it as CAME, came. Came is came. You see and write it. That's all. All right. So the child has written whole. So it is HOLE, but the child understand it as ow. So here also our own vernacular language should not affect teaching phonics. You need to be very careful about it. If you say whole, then they will write it like that. We need to be very careful about it. All right. So that's about writing. Okay. So this is encompasses a child's work. You saw until letter groups. There are several other, since Salam sir said that even higher class teachers are there. It's also called environment print. It is for primary class until grade 5. It's also called early inventive spelling. That is, I invent my spelling and I put a grammar for it. I understand this way. Children understand certain things. The same thing, they apply it in the physics and chemistry formulas also later. Russia, and then they will say that R stands for this, U stands for this. That's called inventive spelling for them. All right. Then transitional writing. Then they go into that part of writing where they understand that this is what I wrote, but this is the print that conveys the meaning. Yeah, it's very scientific basically. And all right, I think I'm done. So you can take a snapshot of my email, LinkedIn, Insta, and phone number. I'm going to stop the screen share and I'm going to show you lots of resources. Let's stop it here. Okay. And okay, let's go over here. Let me show one by one to you. Miss Sohini, how many more minutes do I have?
Ma'am, we can take a little more time, and we also have a couple of questions in the chat box. So
We
after
can.
we're done,
Yes.
please.
Perfect. Yes, I hope you enjoyed the presentation part of it. Now, the most enjoyable stuffs will be your hands-on activity. All right. Okay. So we first started off with classroom visuals, right? I have more visuals for you. If you want children to drink water, just show them this. Yeah. Water time, and then show them this. They like it. Okay, these are all classroom visuals. If the children do good work, many children in the class today, Miss Ranji's class, they do good work. So let me give high five to all of you. High five. So that's how you give children collaborative work. They are sitting next to each other, so they give the high five. All right. Okay. And then if you feel that children are sitting monotonous for a long time, you must show this stretch time. And then children will get up and a little bit stretch. They will not be monotonous sitting in the same place. These are all well-being. Life skills and well-being for children must visual cues in the class. And if you feel that, lovely, you have done good work, star. Yeah. So these are all classroom visuals that I use basically. Now I'm going to show you one by one. That is, first let's go to Play-Doh. All right. We use a lot of Play-Doh. If we take them to the outdoor, we help them dig the mud. We take the clay from the environment, ask them to make a ball. Children love colors, so it comes like this. And then we flatten it, we knead it, we twist it, and then we also make letter S out of it like this and tell the children this is letter S. Yeah, we use Play-Doh a lot. And if you get closer, you can see children write on the Play-Doh with the Play-Doh tools. Letter A. Yeah, both uppercase and lowercase. You can put the Play-Doh on a paper plate like this and give them. Or you can even give it on the surface, any surface, on the floor. They love to manipulate Play-Doh. So this is the first thing I wanted to show you. The next one is foam blocks. These come, nothing is costly here. These come with your regular packing when you get refrigerator or washing machine or any glassware, you get this. Whenever you get this, collect it and keep it. These are very helpful if you give them curd tray. If you go to Spencer's or any shop, curd trays are there, right? Or you give any kind of a bowl, even earthen pot. Children will have it in a bowl like this. They will put it. They have to use their fingers like this and put it. And even in this, if you give them a cotton swab like this and ask them to hold it, now what are they going to do? And what is this? The tripod grip. You understand? Initially, don't give this. First, ask them to pick it. They will use all the fingers. That's the first step. Then give a swab. Let them hold it. Now use only those fingers which are free. You should tell them. There's a way to tell them. That's it. They do wonders. All right. So this is the next resource. Now, let's go. When you go get packing, you get the bubble wrappers. Please collect all of it and give it to them. The more they do this, they write well. That's the third resource for you. All simple. You're not going to invest time on it. Now, the next one will be, these are all simple wooden sticks. Okay. Yeah. And then these are all thin transparent wires. And magnetic sheets are available in all the supermarkets nowadays. You can go to Sarvana stores or any big store wherever you live, or any big showroom. You get magnetic sheets like this. You can cut them into different shapes, or they come in squares. What are you going to do with it? Now take a printout of a shark or any animal that you want, or any based on your topic, but at the back put the magnetic stuff. Now put such sharks like this with numbers on the floor. Ask the children and flip it like this. Flip it like this so that they don't see the number. But before you flip, put it proper. Ask them to memorize the numbers. Just 4 cards according to age appropriateness. If the child is 5 to 6-year-old, I will put all the numbers from 10 to 20. All right. If the baby is 2.5 to 3.5, 4, I put only 4 numbers. And then flip it. The child will go use this stick and pick it up. Now see this? It actually stands over there. Okay, I'll show it to you. 1 second. Yeah. All right. That's how it stands. See? This is how they play. It's called fishing. They go fish the numbers and come back. This is fine motor skills again. All right. So this is okay. Now I'll show you one more. You have puzzles. I know that you all have puzzles. When you have puzzles like this with a small hole over here to plug in, then it helps in fine motor for them. And if that gives a cow or anything, a farm animal or whatever is the topic, it really helps your children. So this is also another simple resource. Let me show you more. As I already showed you, these are all foam sheets. And then you use the hand punching, and then these are all simple shoelace. Okay, and then you have a wooden stick at the front. You can just tie the stick and the thread together, and the children can go into the rope like this. The more that they do, they understand the formation. All that you have to do when they do this is you should tell them sleeping line, standing line makes number 7. And then so that they go with this. First they go sleeping line. Otherwise they go from here. And it is standing line. And standing line always comes from top. Why is the child going from bottom? That's the point. So you need to tell the direction. That's all. All right. So that's about this. Now there is a beautiful resource here. Look here. Cards come in like this. Here they show different shapes. Okay, it's for math also, it's for fine motor also. Later on lands in good writing. So the card is like this. Then, can you see here? It's a frame. According to the card, the child has to stack whatever is first, second and third. It also helps them to do the body part. Whether this comes first, some children will put the neck down. I can even put the head down and put the leg up. Funny, right? But I see the card and I match and see whether I have done it proper. You understand? So these are fine motor skills. All right. So let's park this over here. Now look at the next one. These are all curd trays. Simple curd trays that you use and throw, right? In the curd tray, take pom-poms. Colorful pom-poms. I can show you. This is how it looks. Colorful pom-poms. Yeah? All right. Now have a small wooden spoon. Did you see the spoon? By purpose, I did not bring a scooping type. It's flat, which means easily you can't pick up a pom-pom. It's not easy. Now I have to pick it up from this cup and drop it over here. Next, my teacher doesn't leave me also even if I do this task. What she will do? She will give me a number card and ask me to count these pom-poms and see whether it is matching. If I have picked up 5 and she has given me 3, she will ask me to take it out. How many? 2, which is called take away in early mathematics. That's the brain of the teacher. She doesn't teach take away by coming and saying, today we do subtraction. She never teaches like that. She gives this and lands into the topic. All right. So this is a beautiful resource. Please bear in mind your spoon should be a bit flat. It shouldn't be that scoopy spoon. All right. So that's the next one. Let me go to the next one, which is very interesting. Look here. These are all wooden sticks, normal colorful sticks, very normal sticks. You can have any stick. You can take stick and ask children to paint also. Doesn't matter. The fun part of this game is this is a simple pen holder, normal one, right? Now you tell your children to put it through this, not here. This is eye-hand coordination, like this, not from the top, on the sides. So as many they put, Now you will teach them frame. That is what you are teaching them later as tens, unit tens, ones, frame. You speak about the 5 frame, 10 frame, right? For that, in 0 to 5, you're putting a preamble. You should tell them this is a frame and tell them put only 5 sticks inside this. The child will count. Now it's only 4. Teacher will say only 1 less. Then the child will put 5. This is a 5 frame. Understand? Simple stuffs, whatever you have at home. If you don't have this, no problem. Give a sieve. The thing that you have at home, right? You do your spinach. Give that sieve which has that bigger holes to drain water. Children will put all the sticks inside that. Okay, so that's about this one. Now, everyone uses this. I see in many Indian schools. I'm just showing it to you. Normal shoelace with your colorful beads. With colorful beads, what do? The best part is AB, AB, AB is a pattern. ABC, ABC, ABC is a pattern. ABBAC is a pattern. Children learn eventually. Primary school child, if you give them colors, I can actually play with you now with that. Okay, let's play. You see this and then let's play. This is how I keep. Yeah, simple resource, beads. All right, and then give them a lace. When the child makes red and green or pink or whatever, it's AB. If the child puts 2 pink and 1, then it is AAB. Now you should tell the child to write it. That's how writing is connected to this. You can ask me, Miss Ranjini, how this is connected. This is how it is connected. All right, so let's go to the next one. I can play this game, otherwise you might even forget the importance of this. I'll give you colors over here. Okay, go on the chat box. All of you come on the chat box. Look here. A is orange. All right. B is pink. C is purple. D is white. This is your clue. All right. Now don't see and take time to do it. Okay. Quickly, I'm telling you. CCAB. Do it. CCAB. Do it. Which color? CCAB. No, Bindu. You should write purple, purple, orange, pink. Yeah. That's how. Yes. Purple, purple, orange. Very good, Manisha. Yeah. Very good, Jocelyn. That's how. This is the way to play with children. They understand pattern. Now you understand, right? Why did I give you this? Yeah. Cool. All right. Let's go to the next resource. Okay. Thank you so much. That's how you play with your children. All right. Let's go to the next important resource. Okay. Look here. Children have, look here. Children have scale, right? On the scale, they have the push-up. You should get a scale like this, where it can push. This is fine motor for them. Yeah. Later on, you can give a normal scale, but with the 0 to 5 age group, especially 2 to 5, give a scale like this. The more they push, the more they get that fine motor grip. All right. Simple stuff. Now, look at this one. It is a simple glue that stands on a thing like this. That's how it stands. You know how I use it? I take this off. I put my Play-Doh, look, I put the Play-Doh on this and help my children press. Remove it, roll it, put it on the next, press. Remove it, roll it. Why? That gives them strength. The same resource only I'm using. What we will do in the 5th minute, we'll throw it. Don't throw it. This is how it is used. Later, when you teach them phonics, you should keep the Play-Doh in 3 places like this. All right? 3 places like this. This is called sound buttons for them. Don't throw anything. Okay, it's very interesting. You start with one, you can use it for multi-purpose it is. All right, so that's about the Play-Doh. Okay, let's keep it here. Let me show you one more. All right, one second. You know, 5:30 was the class, right? I'm in UAE, so it's 5:30. 4:55, I was sitting and thinking, what can I do with this for you? Then automatically, naturally, certain things came to me. Look at this spoon. While I was collecting the spoons, few were this, few were this on the other side. Yeah, patterns I'm saying. So this is a broad rubber band which we give for nursery children. It will not hurt the hands. Okay, this is the broad rubber band. So we can put like this, ask the child to change it like this without taking the rubber band so that it turns like this. It's not an easy task for an adult, it takes time. Why are they doing this? They get strength. If they do this, they will not go off the line when they write, when they join the dots. This is the strength. Within a given space, I must turn this spoon so I can lift it, turn it, and put it back. I can do that, but it takes the time and it should not come out. Some children do not sit for your instruction. They're a little bit hyper. They go wrong. Give like this. They will sit and they will figure out. All the spoons are this side. Only few spoons are on the other side. Face them the same way. Yes, very simple. And look at this one. These are all the broad bands that I said we use in the nursery. It doesn't hurt children. These are the simple pecks. We use only for 4 to 5-year-old. We don't give it for 2 to 4 because they'll swallow or do something. So this, they have to peg it like this. They have to peg it. It's not easy as you think. It's not easy because they're very tiny. You have to press and then peg. So a lot of work. And one more, simple stuff. Give them a ribbon. Let them roll it like this. This is the best fine motor. Ask them to roll it. Yeah, they have to roll it like this. This is the best fine motor at home available. Put whatever words you want in the keychain. Ask them to read if they are 5 to 6-year-old. Read, flip. Read it. Okay, I think I'm going off the camera here. Read it and flip it because there is a ring here. Can you see the ring here? This is a fine motor again. Now, the next one is we have something like this. Impression. Paper. The child has to hold it with one hand, use the pencil and have to go all through the line. Not easy. The best difficult part is if they take it off, they should know what is this animal. That is also very difficult. So these are all simple fine motor. All right. Let me show you one more. Can you see this? Squish. Yeah. The more 2.5 to 3.5-year-old children use this, they write well. And many often, you ask, Miss, my child is biting. The child is doing this, doing that. You know why? Because their senses are asking for such material. You don't give them, they go and pinch the other child. Finished. You used to tell the mama to give carrots, an apple. Those days, grandma times, you know what they do? They break the coconut into half, give to the child to eat it like that. Have you seen? They never used to cut the fruit and give. They used to give the full fruit, no juice, no smoothie, no stuffs the way we are doing now. Give the fruit, bite and eat. So senses were controlled. Now you don't give. You put it in a stylish way in a thing and on top of it one small umbrella also for children to get so excited about your drinking habits. And what happens? You go and bite the other child. Senses are asking for stuff. It should be regulated. No habit can be stopped. Habit should be regulated. You can't stop anything what the child is doing. If you stop, it will affect the child's brain. If you regulate, it becomes a good habit. All right. Now the next one is, have you seen this pot? Simple fruits. The kebab stick. The child has to take the fruit and put it inside the stick. Something like this. And when you give them fruits, especially wooden spoon, don't give them steel spoon. Yeah, wooden spoon, they should be able to take the strawberry like this. It's a fine motor skill. That's why parents are giving fork for them. But that fork should not be a steel fork where they hurt the other children and stuff. All right. Now, let me show you something very important. This is called a tripod grip. It's a silicone one. Look here. I have one more. This is how it looks. So, initially children, even after singing songs, helping them fine motor, they still struggle. This is how they put their 2 fingers like this, thumb and the pointer, they write. I bend my thumb pointer, point to the tip. Middle finger takes the side now. I tuck my last two fingers in, make my tripod right. So these are all silicone ones. Okay, they're very helpful for children. So this is one part. As I told you, pouring water bottle. Okay, hold the bottle, open it, pour it into a funnel, and you have to hold it so that you don't drop it. And later on, use the filler, all right, dropper, pick up the water from this and put it into a small cup and count how many droplets you put and close it. Such a big activity for them, investigation for them. Yeah, these are all fine motor. The children can suck the water. While they drop it, they can't hold it. If they do this activity, the one which we read, right, they don't have control. They are going off the thing while they are writing. That will be arrested. Okay, so they all are very simple stuff. Let me show you one more. This is the sensory pad. Yeah, so squishy material. Am I showing it proper? Yeah. So squishy material, hard, soft, shiny, pom-poms. Look here, googly eyes, your kitchen stuff, the scrubber. Children should feel all of this. Put them in the ground, let them feel all of this. Only then, the more they feel and they work, they can write. Now look at this one. We bring Play-Doh like this. This is how we bring and give them. One more is, this is the pipe cleaner I told you. If you give the pipe cleaner, they can make letter S like this. Can I show it like this? Yeah, letter S. They can even make A like this. However you want, it will bend. That is a pipe cleaner. A. Yeah, so you can do whatever you want. Simple pipe cleaner. All right. Now, later on, if you see, look here. Give them magnetic boards and children will make sentence like this. Magnetic boards. Yeah. These are the ones that I told you, a laminated sheet that has a magnet at the back. Yeah. So here what is missing? 5 to 6-year-old will find E is missing. Quickly the child will take a paper, write E and put it in the middle. Finished. I have 3 boxes. Yeah. Then one more. Your regular clock. This is fine motor. This is fine motor skills. Pushing the thing. Yeah. Everything is fine motor. Everything is writing skills. Let's go one more. Look here. This is called the Jenga blocks. Okay. You have to put it like this on the surface, on a flat surface. Ask them to take only the orange block out without the others falling. What is that? Control. Jenga blocks. Okay, it could be anything, any blocks. This is called Jenga blocks. All right. Now see this. Give them normal pebbles. Let them paint with their paintbrush. Let them paint it on it. Okay. They can also do it on shells like this. They can also do it on swabs. The most difficult is on the swab. Others they can do. This is very difficult for them. You know what? Children, they play with magnets, right? So this is also fine motor. Immediately it will attract. Ask them to reverse and see. Plastic will not touch. This is investigation. Then they keep thinking why it is not attracting. Then they will come to the teacher and ask, Miss, what is happening? This portion is fine. Why must not this? Then the teacher explains, gives an opportunity for her. Now look at this. If you go with finger puppet, if you go with sturdy material, easy for the child to put. So 2 to 3-year-old will work with this. But 3 to 4, you know, which one you should give? You should give like this. It's very difficult for the child to put, including the child's socks or the gloves. So these are all fine motor. We fill sand inside the balloon, help the children to touch. These are all balloons and inside I have sand and I tie a knot. Children will keep touching. All right. So several stuffs. Then later on what we do is we give them worksheets like this. This is called random counting. So you have 11 over there and the child will take the peg. Okay. It will peg it over here. All right. Am I doing it on the other side? Yeah. The child will peg it over here. Yeah. So these are all different fine motor activities for you. One more I would like to show you. Just give me a minute. Look at this one. This is how you teach them to write. Give dotted lines and let them do it on top of it. Like, open curve. Yeah. Go up on the same curve, come down to make a small flick. These are all dotted lines. After they finish, these are the evidence that you are seeing. I will show it to you. Look at this. This is also a fine motor. Words. Shark, shrimp, whatever. As they move, it's a fine motor. Now, several stops. And now let me show you one more. Same curd tray, you have ducks. The curd tray looks like this. Can you see it? Yeah. And then the children have to drop the ducks inside the curd tray, 2 to 3-year-old activity for the preschoolers. Yeah. So you have loads of materials. I would like to turn my camera and write the patterns on the board. That gives me hardly 2 minutes. And then I will show you. Oh, I forgot. That's why I don't keep anything at the bottom of my table. See, aloe vera gel and then objects inside your pom-poms or stars or any object. What is the use of this for a preschooler? The child has to move it with the finger like this, and this is tightly taped. The gel will not come out. It's aloe vera gel, and then the child has to move it. The more the child moves, the more the child brings it, the child will start writing. So the teacher puts specific colors and asks the child to move orange. Can you move orange? Can you move purple? Then the child will move purple and bring it up. Yeah, there are several. These are called sensory tapes. Yeah, children work with these. And then if you feel that the children are crying a lot, they want to keep holding. Ayamma has to always carry. The child doesn't leave the hip because the child needs a physical assistance. So give this. Yeah, these are all sensory balls. They want something to hold. Give them, they will hold and sit for some time. Then you can show a storybook and stuff. So these are all lovely materials to work with. All right. So let me go on the other side, show the board to you. Just give me one moment. After that, I close. I hope it's okay, Sohini. Yeah, I'll show them the board. So I hope they can see the board. Yeah. All right. So let me go here and I'm going to write it. Okay, can you see here, Sohini?
Yes, I can see the board clearly.
Okay, now when I write patterns, standing line, okay, I hope the light is okay.
Yes, Miss Ranjani, the light is fine.
Okay, fine. Okay, sleeping line, slanting line, okay, up curve, start from up, ends up, down curve, baby, mountain, zigzag. So that's how we start with children. And then what we do later is, look at this one, writing letter A, slanting line, sleeping line. Right curve, go up on the same curve, come to make a small flick, A. All right, this is how we teach children. Okay, this is writing for them. So when it comes to writing, then if it is 4 lines, right curve, go up on the same curve, come and make a small flick. Yeah. Go down your nail, come up and stop. That is how we use the mantra chant. So this is how we work with young children. So I hope you enjoyed the session. If you have questions, we can take the questions.
Absolutely. What an inspiring and eye-opening session that was, Miss Ranjani.
Mhm.
Your guidance on nurturing the young writers has truly given us all of us, the food for thought. And the best part was the toolkit. I think we could just go on and on watching you.
I have much more, yeah.
And the best part is that how you have recycled different things from the kitchen,
Yeah.
from the things that we usually throw away. You have recycled them
Yeah.
all and you have turned them into teaching tools. So
Yes.
that's really phenomenal. I
Thank
think
you.
I have a couple of questions in the chat.
Yes, we
So
can.
there is one question where the teacher is asking, there is a student in her class who doesn't really want to write at all. What should she be doing?
All that I showed. If you can have it and give him, he will start writing. For sure. No doubt. Because they want to do things differently. They don't want to sit with a paper and a pen. They start their life with writing like that. They don't want. Yeah,
Right.
perfect.
Ms. Priya is asking which method is correct to teach LKG CBSE children, saying touch the first red line and then come to the second blue line, or using sky, grass, and root. I don't want to confuse the child, so kindly suggest the right one.
They know only red and blue line. They don't know sky, grass, and root. It's too heavy for them to add to the vocabulary. Later on, you can challenge them saying sky, grass, root. When they understand what is sky, what is grass, what is root, again, it is individual need. If you have 5 children, 3 might understand, 2 still don't understand. So start with the base and then build on the child's responses.
Right. Slow and steady, right?
Yeah.
That's the mantra.
Yeah.
Okay. Are there any more questions? If anyone would like to ask anything, you may raise your virtual hand or you can use the chat box. I guess we don't have any more questions. So as we come to the close of this, I think even the word wonderful would be an understatement. This wonderful, marvelous session. I, on behalf of everyone present here, extend a heartfelt thanks to Ms. Ranjani.
Thank you.
And, we thank you for generously sharing your time, your insights, your wisdom, and your energy is absolutely infectious. Your passion for early childhood education and your belief that every child can be a writer has truly inspired us all. A sincere, I think we do have a question here. Please, somebody has raised a hand. You can unmute yourself and ask.
Hi, Maris.
Yeah. Ma'am, how to write the number formation, ma'am? See, we are following one stroke down, we have a 1. One stroke down, we have a 1. That we are making number 1. And we should go with the half around and out again. Half around and out again. This is number 2. We are using that 1 to 10 is a formation. Is the right formation to use this children?
Would be okay. Half around and out again. I can go out right also, left also. What
Okay,
if I write like this and take it this way?
Okay, well, how we have to
So,
use that?
So, let's go back to the board. Okay. Let's go. See this. Standing line makes number 1. Right curve and sleeping line makes 2. Right curve and right curve makes 3. Standing line, sleeping line, half standing line makes 4. Standing line, right curve, sleeping line, 5. Curve and curve around, 6. Sleeping line, standing line, 7.
Okay, ma'am. Ma'am, all right. One more doubt, ma'am. We can go with the formation of left and right. Generally, it will be easy, right? Is that it?
Left and right, provided you teach them from on their side. If you tell them left from your side, they don't understand. You have to go on their side. So, 2 good things you can do. One is go next to them, write it on the palm.
Yes.
I am the child. Sohini is the teacher. She goes at the back of me. From back, she needs to write it on my palm like this so I can see.
All right. Okay.
If I still don't understand, and if that is the trusted adult, it is all exceptional cases I'm saying, you can write it at the back of the child. That is this portion.
All right.
These are the places the child will understand.
Yeah, we can try for the air formation also, ma'am. Ask them to write it in the air.
Air is the first step, provided you have to be on this side. From here, if I teach you right curve, then it will look like left curve for you.
All right. No, I'm going near to the child and I hold the hand and ask them to write in the air. It will be easy for them to.
It will be easy if I am a visual learner. What if I'm a kinesthetic learner and an auditory learner? So there are 3 types of learner, back learners. If I'm a visual learner, I will understand. If not, then I will not understand. So salt tray, sand tray, which I can see, then it is easy for me. Or I feel it be easy for me.
Yeah. Thank you so much.
No
I think Ms. Anita would like to go next.
Yeah. Yes. If there's anything on the board, I'm standing here because I don't want to come back. That's it.
Miss Anita, your question.
Yes, ma'am. Good evening, ma'am.
Good evening.
I'm Anita Prasad from Bangalore. I'm working in a CBSE school as a coordinator. So
That's great.
usually I'll be handling 10th standard. But
Good.
today, when I attended this session, I felt really very much excited and learned many things, ma'am. All our nursery teachers also have attended this session.
That's cool.
And as I found, many of the children handwriting is not up to the mark. So I started taking handwriting classes for first, second, and third to teach them
Okay.
how to write. So all the suggestions what you gave, it's very much helpful, ma'am.
Helpful.
Especially
Yeah.
the mantra chanting, what you said, I really liked it very much. I'm going to implement it.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Kind of you,
Yeah.
Miss Anita. Thank you. That's cool. Yeah.
Yes, Miss Revati, please, you go next.
Okay. Hello, ma'am. Good evening. It was a
Thank
wonderful
you.
session, and I'm from Bangalore. I'm a principal of a
Hi.
CBSE school.
Okay.
I have one doubt, ma'am. When is the
Yeah.
right time to introduce this cursive handwriting, ma'am? Like, what is your take on cursive handwriting? Should we impose it on the kids,
Yeah.
or should we allow them to write and split?
My honest take on cursive handwriting is not required. I'm an early years person. Their scribbles
Okay.
are very important for me. If I push cursive on them, their interest in even expressing will go. Oh, she's able to write. I'm unable to write. She says all the time I'm putting the curve up, which means I don't know to write. My PSC is already gone. Takes a sixer on it. I don't push. At least the child will be able to do some block writing, which is called block print. Child should at least write. Later on, slowly you can develop the writing. If the child is able to make legible marks, that's more than enough. And as Miss Anita said, you can always keep having all these fine motor skills. Yeah, then you can help the child in enhancing the writing. Awesome, you wrote very well. Look at the proud wall. I'll tell you, Miss Revati, half of it is to do psychological. 90% of the children, if you just tell them, no one like you, they will do anything you want.
Okay.
So, positivity is very
True, ma'am.
important.
True.
You do all this good work. See, look at my class. All the children will come and put all their work over here. And you know what? I am dressed like a bumblebee today. My theme is bees today. That's why I'm like a bee today. So I kind of, I get involved completely. And then my children will do the bee. If I want my children to do the bee, I will invest and put a dress and sit. The involvement that I take there produces result. That's it.
Yes.
And then I will not leave. I will tell them, proud wall, take a picture. All my children will stand here. We will take a picture. Look at their work. And it is fine motor again. They will go and put their work. How proud, when they put their work, they feel.
Yes.
Yeah. So cursive,
Thank
you can if your school wants cursive, but if you do all these activity, at least it will not pressurize the child on the PSC to take cursive. The child should see the cursive like a beautiful drawing. It should not be like, oh, cursive. No. Oh, beautiful. I can take the curve up. It's like that. Perfect.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you so much, ma'am. Thank you.
Very, very well said. Maris, you have another question? Please go ahead. Your hand is up again. Would you like to ask something else too?
No?
No?
Then I can give you all high five. Salam, sir. You want high five from me? High five.
Absolutely.
Super. Miss Anita. Hi, Miss Maya. Hi, Sohini. High five. That's a cute high five. All right.
Thank you for answering all the questions with so much of patience and love, Ms. Rajni. Yes.
Sorry for interrupting, ma'am. I'm really sorry.
Not at all. Not at all.
Ma'am, I have a few questions, ma'am. If you are using for the mantra, no, ma'am. In that mantra, what category of age we can use, ma'am? It is 3+?
Yeah, no. 2.5 to 3.5 until 4. You use the patterns the way I showed you on the board.
Yes.
4 only they understand stalk, leaf, bend, flip,
Yes.
swirl, curl, all this they understand when they are 4. So, in the name of bringing vocabulary, bring the writing out. So, that's why I said this is very close to your NEP,
All right.
completely holistic.
All right. It is
Today, the
above.
class that I took, it's not just writing, it's
Yes.
everything. Yeah.
And 4 plus above, they will started writing, no, ma'am, the A plus A, small a, and we can use this
Before
when
that, they understood about patterns
Yes.
and they wrote. Now they
Yeah.
understand language and they are continuing to write.
All right, ma'am. All right. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, ma'am.
Thank you.
I think that was a
Thank
very
you.
specific question, and it answered. I'm sure many of us were thinking about this. Which age group would require this mantra chanting, and so
Yeah.
on. And also,
Yeah.
I think the previous question, whether cursive should become something compulsory.
Yeah.
Let us not make cursive a curse for the children.
Yeah.
Something like a
Enthusiasm to write should not be gone because schools are expecting, and already they say that, oh, only if you get 90% on this you get a staff in the college and so many things, which means they are putting I wouldn't even say subtle pressure. Whole pressure is on what they are writing and what they are. You please write very well. The examiner is already, not be in a good mood. She would have corrected already 60 papers. If yours goes as a 61, finished. They scare the children, like this. Yeah. I don't
remember
take
my
on.
school days, and this is exactly how we were told. If your presentation
Even
is
they told me. They
yes.
told me. Yeah. My language was French, Sohini.
Okay.
My language was French. I learned French 2 years. Yeah. And then they said, oh, you're writing something. They will not understand. I said, I will get A grade. And then I was the first one to come in the school. Yeah.
That's lovely. That's commendable. Okay, one
Yeah.
last question probably we can take. If you
Oh,
could,
sure.
if you could also tell us your name.
Hi. Unmute.
Please unmute.
Hello, ma'am. I am Aruna, ma'am.
Hi, Aruna.
Just I have a question. Like kids, oftenly they will write mirror image, ma'am. When I write 2, they will write ulta. When I write 3, they will write ulta. What can we do, ma'am? Any tips or any?
Yeah, that's why I said when you teach them, go on their side and teach. Don't say from here and they are sitting there. Then it's automatically mirror image. Okay? Because they are not that kind of a learner who can see the board and immediately understand. They are sensory learners, especially the children who are born now after COVID. They are completely sensory learners. So, number one. Number two, when you follow all these patterns, they can't make a right curve when you say left curve, correct?
Yeah, ma'am. Yeah, ma'am.
So, first start with their own shoes. Which is your right leg, which is your left leg. Own body parts only will help children understand stuff. Start from their own shoes and what do you call lacing shoes. Start from that, and then they will understand.
Yeah, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am.
That was yet another very effective tip that you gave us. We have to be on their side, and we cannot just stand across and expect them to understand the right and left from our point
So
of
confusing.
view.
So confusing.
Right.
All
So
right.
confusing.
Perfect.
That's great. A sincere thank you to Ms. Ranjani for taking up all the questions so patiently, and also Dr. Abdul Salam, Mr.
Yeah.
Mr. Biju for making this, so for bringing all of us together and making this learning opportunity possible. I think this can only happen at Extra Mile sessions, where we have so many people coming together and asking questions, learning together, and the session has been phenomenal, Ms. Ranjani.
Thank you.
Hand it over to Dr. Salam for closing words. Thank you so much, everyone, for joining.
Thank you. Ms. Ranjini, you are, winning lots of fans. See,
Yeah. They said something. Yeah.
Jagat
Cool.
thank you. Yeah. So what should I say? As usual, you rocked with lots of materials and lots of lessons, right? So I feel pity on those who have missed the session.
Very true. Very true.
Yeah.
I was supposed to go home from here, and I booked the train at 5:30. Then I realized this session. I even asked Biju sir to manage the session. Then I realized I should be here. Then I
Thank you.
canceled the
Bless you.
train, and I'm traveling now at
Yeah.
12 o'clock night. So that much importance is your session. We value your session a lot, and
Thank
those who
you.
have attended, must have benefited a lot from your session. Lots and lots and lots of lessons we can learn from.
Thank you.
And we must have realized our mistakes by now.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
Yeah.
so many mistakes actually as teachers we make. So that is
Yeah.
that is
Yeah.
reflecting in the children.
Yeah.
Maybe
Yeah.
whether it is mirror image or
Yeah.
whatever.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
it is
Yeah.
applicable to the foundation stage, not only in the
Yeah.
kindergarten. So in
Yeah.
high school
Higher
also,
classes, especially
high
higher
classes, high
classes.
classes. Sir.
No enthusiasm to write.
Correct.
Writing 4 lines when they are asking for command verbs like describe, explain, evaluate, analyze. Don't even know how to evaluate a question, analyze, because short of words, no vocabulary. All that I know is only is, the, what, when, so, etc. I don't know high frequency words or high end words. So
Correct.
how is this enthusiasm coming? It's just not writing. It has to go with the NEP, what they call it as a holistic approach.
Holistic, yeah,
And
development.
every child is different, so give it according to what the child wants. Yeah.
So, madam, please conduct a few sessions which could be useful to high school teachers. Definitely,
Yes.
these are, applicable to all the grades
I
as
will. I
what I
will.
have
Yeah.
shared.
Yeah.
So we can come up with
Yes.
tips and,
Yeah.
lessons for them as well. So thank you so much. I think Jagadamba madam wants to
Yes, ask
tell
something.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
Hello. Hi.
Hello.
Okay. I am audible. Last time I entered the session, but that is my son's account. वो कैट कैट दे रहा था, उनका अकाउंट से ज्वाइन किया, मैं लेफ्ट करके फिर ट्राई किया. आई डिडंट एबल टू जॉइन. तो आई फेल्ट
Okay.
वेरी इमोशनली वेरी सैड. I don't know.
Oh my God.
The room was full.
Okay.
The room was full.
Because I attended your all sessions.
So far. Okay. Thank you, Ms. Jagadamba, for attending this session. You're on mute now. You can unmute and continue.
I attended your phonics sessions also, and
Oh, good.
I told my friend to attend these sessions. This resource person is very good, so she is also attended all your sessions. Whenever I saw your name as a resource person, I definitely wants to join.
Thank you. You are so kind to me.
I am
Thank you,
from
making
Nagpur.
my evening.
I'm basically
Yeah.
South Indian, Telugu, but I am residing at Nagpur. I'm working in
That's
CBSE.
cool. That's cool. Yeah.
Thank you.
That's
Thank you very
nice.
much.
Thank you so much. Kind of you.
Thank you.
We
We have
are
really
able
become a
to.
global community, sir.
Correct.
Yeah.
Very true.
Yeah.
Very true.
Actually, we want to
Sohini,
have,
just one. Sorry. Somebody is asking, in their mind, children are thinking too, but when they are writing TOW. That's only because two is not a phonemic one. It's a look and say tricky word. Say the sound t, w, a, tua. If I say phonics, it should be tua. Why it is two? Because it is tricky. So look, say, write. Finished. Two. The number of times. So if you put in the mind saying two, how they conceive two is different from what they are writing, because basic grammar is flaw. Grammar is can't put sounds to the word two. I hope I answered. Sorry, Salam, sir, you continue. You were saying, and I was reading it twice. Yeah.
Yeah. Well answered.
All right.
Well said. No. Thank you so much. Actually, we would like to have your offline sessions, but unfortunately, you are far away.
I'm coming. I'm coming. This month end, I'm coming for a week.
Okay. So then schools, let's grab this opportunity. We can invite Ranjini ma'am to our schools,
Yeah.
so that we can have wonderful sessions, and definitely your
Yeah.
teachers will have
Yeah.
unforgettable time moments with Ranjini ma'am. So
Thank
thank you
you.
so much, Ranjini ma'am, once again. May God bless you for your
Thank you.
passion,
Thank you.
your dedication, your hard work.
Thank you.
Long live That is what we should say. And equally important was Sohini Vishwa's presence and contribution.
Yeah, thank you. Very kind. Thank
And
you.
all those who have
It's always a
joined.
pleasure.
Yeah,
Let's
thank you.
together, build a strong nation. Actually, we are builders, right? Nation
Yeah,
builder. Yeah. So foundation
yeah,
builders, we can say. We are all foundation builders. Let's build strong
yeah,
foundation so that let's avoid this, kind of errors in the children. Thank you so much for joining.
yeah.
Hope we will connect next month as well. It all depends upon the availability of Miss Ranjini. Ranjini, I think we are
Sure.
coming next month also. We can plan one offline session for everyone to
Yeah,
come and join.
yeah. 31st, I'm flying out from here. It's just for 8 days.
Okay.
So, yeah, just 8 days. And I'm back here by August 10th.
Okay.
It's just a
We'll
few
plan.
days in
We'll plan.
Chennai. Yeah,
We'll plan. Thank you so
sure,
much, ma'am.
sure.
Good
Thank
night,
you.
everybody. Good night,
That's
ma'am.
great.
Thank
Good night,
you. Thank you
Sohini.
so much, all of you.
Thank you to everyone for joining. Have a great evening ahead. Bye-bye. Thank you, Miss Ranjini. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, Ms. Sohini. Thank you. Thank you, sir. Thank you. Thank you all. Bye-bye.